In this segment, we'll cover the technology behind Freedom Voice as well as the supported hardware. Freedom Voice utilizes redundancy in both of our point of presence or POP locations. For higher availability, we have a POP located in Secaucus, New Jersey, and another in San Diego, California. This provides coverage from coast to coast and everything in between. Our California servers are routed through a private fiber backbone to the One Wilshire building in Los Angeles, California. One Wilshire being a primary terminus for fiber optic cable routes between Asia and throughout North America. This provides us with a fast and reliable connection to all of our customers. Activated phones on our system are registered to both sites and will automatically re-register to the other if there's any issues with the connection. These are hot sites, meaning that they have actively replicated data between the two. Both of our locations are serviced by multiple bandwidth providers, making it quick and easy to switch between them during any outage. For minimum downtime and maximum uptime, we utilize redundancy in both of our locations. We don't stop at just a solid network backbone. The hardware that we use in this service is leading edge. This includes Cisco routing appliances, Dell Blade servers, as well as EMC squared solid-state storage solutions. With no moving parts, our storages run faster and more efficient than standard hard disks. This is all managed by a reliable operations team. As a cloud service provider, customers will be required to have a bandwidth connection in place to enjoy the luxury of any of the Polycom phones. Bandwidth can be contracted through an internet service provider or ISP if they don't already have it. The quality and consistency of their bandwidth will determine how well the phones connect to our service. The better the bandwidth, the clearer, more concise the phone conversations will be. If connectivity is lost by the ISP, the phones will not be able to connect to our servers. This downfall can be remedied by a redundant network connection utilizing multiple ISPs, pretty similar to what we have in our POP locations. And that's just a little overview of the technology behind Freedom Voice. The Cloud PBX platform is designed to work best with Polycom business media phones. This includes the VVX line and most of its IP series devices as well. Polycom is the only platform we remotely update and manage, allowing us to push new firmware when necessary. Each model of Polycom has their differences in features. Some features such as a USB port, touchscreen display, gigabit switching may not be available on the lesser models. It's good to know what the customer's phone requirements are. All of the standard features will be covered in the Polycom initial setup and features section. Freedom Voice also provides generic SIP credentials for other VoIP devices as well. However, there is no guarantee that all of their features will work. SIP credentials are most commonly used when deploying soft phones, and these SIP credentials are not required for the activation of any Polycom. We also maintain a series of guides created for known working platforms such as Counterpath, Cisco ATA, Panasonic, etc. These documents are made available to partners through WebLink. If you're unsure of any devices, questions can be directed to the partner support team. For more intensive testing, you can also send in the device to us for further documentation. One of the more important devices required for a seamless experience is a managed business class router. Although we don't provide routers, it's necessary for any business running VoIP to manage traffic and its firewall rules. Please note that it's usually the job of the network administrator to manage these firewall rules. If there is no administrator, you can provide that service using our premium support package. Switching from an old plain telephone system or POTS to voice over IP requires a well-deployed local area network. The addition of phones to an existing network will require solid consistency and sufficient bandwidth. You'll need to be able to manage some of the features such as quality of service, stateful packet inspection firewall, SIP application layer gateway or SIP ALG. The goal is to minimize or eliminate network issues to improve the voice quality. There are installation guides for SonicWalls, AdTrans, and Cisco routing devices in our database. Remember, the goal is to have a properly managed network, which requires features commonly unavailable in consumer class routers. Phone peripherals and accessories are available through third-party vendors. Accessories such as wired or wireless headsets are commonly used and are easy to configure. Other devices that require direct PBX interfacing, such as a VVX expansion module, are currently incompatible with our service. We do offer similar features through our web portal, WebLink. For any questions on pricing, please contact your account manager. Questions regarding technical issues should be directed to the partner support team. And that's just a brief overview of the technology behind Freedom Voice as well as the supported devices.